Have you ever found yourself sitting across from your partner at the dinner table, sharing a meal but not really sharing a moment? Maybe the conversation feels a little stale, or maybe you're both just going through the motions, caught up in the routines of daily life. It's not that you don't love each other, it's just that the spark, that sense of connection, feels like it's flickering a little. Well, what if I told you that reigniting that spark might be as simple as going back to the basics? Back to the days when love letters were handwritten, when a single glance could make your heart race, and when every moment together felt like an adventure. Today, we're going to talk about how to reignite love after 60 using 3 old-school ways that are as timeless as they are effective. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Old school? Isn't that a little outdated? But here's the thing. Sometimes, the old ways are the best ways. They remind us of what really matters: connection, communication, and a little bit of romance. So, let's dive into the first tip. Write love letters again. Remember the days when you'd eagerly check the mailbox, hoping for a letter from someone special? There was something magical about holding a piece of paper that had been touched by their hands, reading words that had been written just for you. Well, who says that magic has to fade with time? Writing a love letter doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be poetic or perfect. It just has to be honest. Start by thinking about what you love most about your partner. Maybe it's the way they make you laugh, or the way they've always been there for you, through thick and thin. Maybe it's the little things, like the way they hum when they're cooking, or the way their eyes light up when they talk about something they're passionate about. Then, put pen to paper and let those thoughts flow. Don't worry about grammar or spelling, just write from the heart. And when you're done, give the letter to your partner. You might be surprised at how much it means to them. It's a tangible reminder of your love, something they can hold on to and revisit whenever they need a little boost. And here's the beautiful part. Writing a love letter can be just as meaningful for you as it is for your partner. It forces you to slow down and really think about what you appreciate about them. It's a chance to reflect on your journey together and to celebrate the love that's brought you this far. Now, let's move on to the second tip. Plan surprise dates. When was the last time you and your partner went on a date? And I don't mean just going out to dinner or watching TV together. I mean a real date, where you put in a little effort to make the evening special. If it's been a while, don't worry. You're not alone. Life gets busy, and it's easy to let those little moments of romance slip through the cracks. But here's the thing. Planning a surprise date doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. It's all about the thought and effort you put into it. Maybe it's a picnic in the park, complete with a blanket and your favorite snacks. Maybe it's a trip to a museum or a local art gallery where you can explore something new together. Or maybe it's as simple as cooking a special meal at home, complete with candles and a playlist of your favorite songs. The key is to make it a surprise. Don't tell your partner what you're planning. Just let them know that you've got something special in store. The anticipation alone can be enough to reignite that sense of excitement and adventure. And when the day comes, focus on being present. Put away your phone, forget about your to-do list, and just enjoy the moment together. Because here's the truth. It's not about where you go or what you do. It's about the connection you create. It's about showing your partner that they're still worth the effort, that they're still the person you want to share these special moments with. And speaking of connection, let's talk about the third tip: rediscover shared hobbies. Remember when you first met, and you couldn't wait to share your favorite hobbies with each other? Maybe you bonded over a love of gardening, or maybe you spent hours dancing together in the living room. Whatever it was, those shared hobbies were a big part of what brought you together. But over time, life gets in the way. You get busy with work, with family, with all the responsibilities that come with growing older. And before you know it, those hobbies you once loved have fallen by the wayside. Well, it's time to bring them back. Whether it's gardening, dancing, painting, or even just taking long walks together, rediscovering those shared hobbies can be a powerful way to reconnect. It's a chance to do something you both love, to laugh together, and to create new memories. And here's the best part. You don't have to do it perfectly. Maybe you're a little rusty at dancing, or maybe your garden isn't as lush as it used to be. That's okay. The point isn't to be the best. It's to enjoy the process, to have fun, and to remind yourselves why you fell in love in the first place. Now that we've covered writing love letters, planning surprise dates, and rediscovering shared hobbies, let's talk about how to take these ideas and make them a regular part of your life. Because the key to reigniting love isn't just about doing these things once, it's about making them a habit, a way of life. So, you've started writing love letters, planning surprise dates, and rediscovering shared hobbies. That's wonderful. But now, let's take it a step further. Because here's the thing. Reigniting love isn't just about doing these things once, it's about making them a regular part of your life. And to do that, we're going to talk about the fourth tip: create rituals of connection. Rituals are powerful because they give us a sense of stability and predictability in an otherwise chaotic world. They're the things we do regularly, without even thinking about them, that bring us comfort and joy. And when it comes to relationships, creating rituals of connection can be a game changer. So, what does that look like in practice? It could be as simple as having a cup of coffee together every morning or taking a walk after dinner. It could be a weekly movie night where you snuggle up on the couch and watch your favorite films. Or it could be a monthly date night where you take turns planning something special for each other. The key is to make these rituals a priority. Life will always be busy, and there will always be things competing for your attention. But when you make these rituals non-negotiable, when you carve out time for them no matter what, you're sending a powerful message to your partner. You are important to me. Our relationship is important to me. And here's the beautiful part. These rituals don't have to be big or elaborate. In fact, it's often the small, everyday moments that mean the most. It's the way you hold hands during your morning coffee, or the way you laugh together during your weekly movie night. It's the way you look forward to these moments, knowing that they're yours and yours alone. Now let's move on to the fifth tip: practice active listening. One of the biggest challenges in any relationship is communication. Over time, it's easy to fall into patterns where you're talking at each other rather than to each other. You might be hearing the words, but are you really listening? Active listening is about more than just hearing, it's about understanding. It's about giving your partner your full attention without interrupting or thinking about what you're going to say next. It's about being present in the moment and truly engaging with what they're saying. So, how do you practice active listening? Start by setting aside distractions. Put away your phone, turn off the TV, and make eye contact. Then, focus on what your partner is saying. Nod, smile, and give them little verbal cues to show that you're listening, like "I see," or "that makes sense." And here's the key. When they're done speaking, don't jump in with your own thoughts right away. Instead, take a moment to reflect on what they've said. You might say something like, "It sounds like you're feeling emotion, is that right?" Or, "What I'm hearing is summary, does that sound accurate?" This kind of active listening can be incredibly powerful. It shows your partner that you value their thoughts and feelings, that you're willing to take the time to really understand them. And when you feel understood, when you feel heard, it creates a deeper sense of connection and intimacy. And speaking of connection, let's talk about the sixth tip: celebrate each other's wins. Life is full of ups and downs, and it's easy to get caught up in the challenges. But here's the thing. Celebrating each other's wins, no matter how small, can be a powerful way to strengthen your bond. So, what does that look like in practice? It could be as simple as acknowledging your partner's accomplishments, like finishing a project at work or mastering a new recipe. It could be celebrating milestones, like anniversaries or birthdays. Or it could be just taking a moment to appreciate the little things, like the way they always make you laugh, or the way they've been there for you through thick and thin. The key is to make these celebrations a regular part of your relationship. Don't wait for a special occasion. Celebrate the everyday moments, the small victories, the things that make life worth living. And when you do, make it meaningful. It's not just about saying "good job" or "happy anniversary." It's about showing your partner that you see them, that you appreciate them, that you're proud of them. Because here's the truth. When you celebrate each other's wins, you're not just celebrating the moment, you're celebrating the person. You're reminding them, and yourself, of all the reasons you fell in love in the first place. Now, let's talk about how to keep the momentum going. Because once you've started creating rituals of connection, practicing active listening, and celebrating each other's wins, you might find that you want to keep exploring new ways to deepen your bond. And that's where the next tip comes in. By now, you've started writing love letters, planning surprise dates, rediscovering shared hobbies, creating rituals of connection, practicing active listening, and celebrating each other's wins. You've already taken so many wonderful steps toward reigniting the love and connection in your relationship. But let's not stop there, because there's one more tip that can truly take your journey to the next level. Embrace vulnerability. Vulnerability is often seen as a weakness, but in reality, it's one of the most powerful tools we have for building deep, meaningful connections. It's about being open and honest with your partner, even when it's uncomfortable. It's about sharing your fears, your hopes, your dreams, and your insecurities. And it's about creating a safe space where your partner feels comfortable doing the same. So, how do you embrace vulnerability? Start by being honest with yourself. What are the things you've been holding back? What are the fears or insecurities that you've been keeping to yourself? Once you've identified those things, take a deep breath and share them with your partner. It might feel scary at first, but here's the thing: vulnerability is a two-way street. When you open up to your partner, you're giving them permission to do the same. And when you both feel safe to be vulnerable, it creates a deeper sense of intimacy and trust. And here's the beautiful part: vulnerability doesn't have to be a big, dramatic moment. It can be as simple as saying, "I've been feeling a little lonely lately," or "I'm really proud of you, but sometimes I feel like I'm not doing enough." It's about being honest, about letting your guard down, and about showing your partner that you trust them with your heart. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've covered. We've talked about writing love letters, planning surprise dates, rediscovering shared hobbies, creating rituals of connection, practicing active listening, celebrating each other's wins, and embracing vulnerability. These tips aren't just about reigniting love, they're about creating a relationship that's deep, meaningful, and full of joy. And here's the thing: it's never too late to start. Whether you've been together for 10 years or 50, there's always room to grow, to connect, and to fall in love all over again. It's about taking the time to nurture your relationship, to show your partner that they're still the most important person in your life. So, what are you waiting for? Pick up a pen and write that love letter. Plan that surprise date. Rediscover those shared hobbies. Create those rituals of connection. Practice active listening. Celebrate each other's wins. And most importantly, embrace vulnerability. Because at the end of the day, love isn't just about the big moments, it's about the small, everyday moments that add up to a lifetime of connection. It's about showing up for each other, day after day, and choosing to love each other, no matter what. Before we wrap up, I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried any of these tips? Do you have a favorite way to connect with your partner? Share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. I can't wait to read them. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more tips on living your best life at any age. Because love is a journey, and it's never too late to make it the best one yet. Here's to reigniting love, creating connection, and living your best life together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.